I look like an idiot. I'm well aware of that. Um, no, it just kind of happened. I've always had dumb facial hair, and I when I work on a movie, I like fully invest myself in a movie. It becomes my life. It takes over my life. So, what are simple things to some people, like shaving? That's like if the 5 minutes it takes for me to shave in the morning is literally like my brain's just thinking about monsters and crazy things that the weight of the world on your shoulders as you're making a movie of this size. All I was thinking about was doing King Kong justice, doing Vietnam justice. I wasn't thinking about my facial hair, And so now it's just this long, and I look like an idiot, and I'm stuck with it. I just fell in love with this place, and every time I went back to Los Angeles, I didn't feel happy.
Oh.
And every time I came back to Vietnam, I felt very happy, and I felt inspired and alive. And so it just became more and more obvious and clear that I just became so fascinated with this place and the artists and the people and the food and the everything about it. So, honestly, I think my plans for moving here are kind of organic, where the reason that I want to come here is that I want to further understand this place, and I want to further understand the people and the traditions and the culture. And so, honestly, my first plan is to come and like decompress from having made this movie and like live and just sort of explore and hopefully collaborate with other artists and talent here, and then once I've sort of recovered from this, then think about really like bringing another movie here or doing another like a big thing. But at first, like I really just kind of like want to live and understand this country better. The story that I always give is that like the whole final battle of our movie took place in Van Long Marsh, which is up near Nimbin. And so we've got Tom Hiddleston, Thomas Mann, John C. Reilly, Jason Mitchell, and a bunch of other actors and Hiddleston's in water up to here. It's cold water. On any other movie, on any other day, the cast would be complaining. They'd say, "Get me out of this water." I'd say, "Action," and they'd say, "Stop." But not on this movie. Because even though they're in water up to here, everybody always, when we were in Vietnam, they always looked around and you saw these gorgeous mountain ranges. You saw these beautiful places. And everyone just sucked it up because everyone knew what they were doing was special and that no one had done it before. Everyone knew it. And so there was something about coming here, and it was the end of the shoot. Everyone was sick and everyone was tired and everyone was like out of their minds. But everybody knew what we were doing hadn't been done before like this. And so there was something about the energy that everyone just rallied together to say, you know what? I'm not going to complain. You're not going to complain. We're all coming together to try and show how beautiful this country is and to make something great. I think it's filled with such incredible actors, actresses, directors, producers, writers. The talent here in general, not just the film industry, but the music industry and everything, is sort of overwhelming to me. I think that there's like a very, very kind of mind-blowing group of people here. And I think that in the next couple of years, the Vietnamese film industry is going to explode. I think it's going to be put on a spotlight is going to be shined onto this industry in a way that it hasn't before, where the filmmakers here, guys like Danny Doe and a lot of these dudes who are really coming up, are going to be making movies soon that are so sort of uniquely Vietnamese in voice that it's going to make the whole rest of the world stop and pay attention. No, I want, if anything, I'm actually interested in sort of bridging the gap between Hollywood and Vietnam. Like, I want to move here because I want to live, I want to experience, I want to continue sort of exploring the culture of this place and collaborating with local people here. And I'm going to continue making Hollywood movies and collaborating with Hollywood, but I just like the idea of coming here and basing out of here for a little bit, and then being able to go back and forth, and then being able to sort of bring Vietnamese filmmakers and actors there and bring Hollywood productions here. You know, to me, what's interesting is sort of actually the fusion of the two. But for right now, like I've worked on this for 2.5 years, and I've been out in Los Angeles for a decade, and I'm interested in. I fell in love with this place that it's so sort of undeniable to me that I want to come here and explore it.